CommodoreBlitz here, and today we're going to start a new game. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Stellaris. It's a 4X strategy game where you build up a space empire, colonize, research, and when needed, kick the tar out of your enemy foes in very visual space battles. Now, I've set this up to be a relatively peaceful campaign, but we'll see how long that lasts. Playing as I zoom in from the galactic map, the Allied Human Nations. Starting on Earth, of course. And as we close the galactic map, we can see Sol, our star, our sun. And we have our spaceport, where we build our ships. We can zoom in and see our 3D spaceport, where we build ships. Got a science ship over here. Let's see if I can zoom in on our little scientific explorer ship. Kind of looks like a shuttle, but look at how many decks that thing has. Should have a full crew of scientists and red shirts to go and explore the galaxy. We also have our construction ship, which will build our mines, our space stations, defensive platforms, and everything like that. We also have our Stark Force, which is our current defensive fleet, which consists of 3 corvettes. See our 3 large missile launchers on the top. Eventually we'll move away from nuclear missiles and get into a much more advanced weaponry. But, you know, they're a remnant of our weapon technology on Earth. Okay. So the first thing we need to do is send our science ship, the Remembrance here, piloted by Lloyd Spooner, and have him actually survey and explore the Earth system in case there's anything we might need there. Mainly minerals and other such things. Looks like we have 2 possible planets for colonization nearby in the Alpha Centauri and the Cirrus system. We'll know more details when we send the science vessel out there. Our current leader is President Jessica Dvorak's. She's 32 and a human, of course, because all we have is humans. We are a democratic society, so every 10 years there'll be a new leader picked by election. She has a build-in discount skill and a she's cute, so people like her better, basically. Okay, let's get our scientists working. These are the scientists that are on our home planet there. Spark of Genius. These are the individual traits that they have. Got Rajay Dodaman. He's 31, human. He's our physics professor. Fabio Antennathel. He's 36. He's our society research. And our engineer is Warren Garfield at 32. So for our first physics research, we can get solar panels which go in orbit of the planet, physics lab which get more research, or energy storage which gives us more power. Let's go with the physics lab, because we need more research. Okay, society. We have discount on our army upkeep. Also, we get the military academy building. We have terrestrial sculpting, which allows us to terraform planets, which will come in handy. But we have 2 planets nearby, so for now I'll skip that. These research do come up again if we don't take them right away. Biolab is just like the physics lab, gives us more research. Here we got the engineering facility, which is just like the labs. Or we get iron thrusters for our ship, which makes them move faster. Or armor. Well, I don't expect us to go to war anytime soon because we haven't met any aliens yet, so let's go with the engineer lab because we need to boost our research. Okay. Let's unpause it and watch the ships fly around.
Research complete.
Hey, we got colony ships. And there we see our science ship flying around. Examining Earth for all its bounty. Minerals, energy, scientific data. Everything that can help our fledgling society move along. Currently, it must be doing some research on the star, on Sol. Oh, it's already finished and moving on. Going to Mercury next. And there's it scanning away. Let's speed this up. Oh, well, first let's go look at Earth because we need to build some things. Governor Zug. He's our planetary governor for Earth. Looks like he has a research bonus. Got 4 food currently on the planet. Let's see, pretty well populated, but it is our original home planet, so while it is full. Let's see, anything we should build? Let's clear the sprawling slums off this section and the mineral off that one so we can get some more minerals. Spaceport. Nothing to build just yet. Could build a colony ship, but I think we'll wait. We do need another science ship soon though. But let's wait till some more research is going. Let's speed up time so we can get this research done quicker. Where's our science ship? Speedily moving along, going through the asteroid belt of Earth. Scanning the large asteroids. As soon as it's all finished, there's Uranus. Hey, we found a... For millennia, let's see, this is an anomaly, I guess. For millennia, we have looked at stars trying to understand them, but they were always beyond our reach. Now we finally have the technology to do so. Some of our best scientists are eager to go on expedition to examine the stellar bodies up close. We're scientists, so that we've encouraged people to become scientists. They've already prepared a list of nearby stars and types that would be the best targets to study. Very thoughtful. Let's see that list. Yes, let's explore all the stars and get more research.
Tile blocker cleared.
Yes. Definitely gonna need more science ships. Hey, we found a log. During the survey of our home system, we found something on Mars. Cool. Let's research Mars. Maybe the alien civilization with ruins. Hey, our scientist got a look. Maybe we found some ruins like in Mass Effect, you know, with the mass relays. The anomaly in Mars turned out to be a natural geothermal formation. It almost looks like a marker showing the way forward. The natural beauty of the universe can be quite astonishing. We should continue to investigate these sort of anomalies whenever we get the chance. Grant us new knowledge and technology. Astonishing. Going to Saturn next, huh? I'll finish and go to Titan, the frozen moon.
System survey complete.
Okay, we're all done. Let's slow time. Let's send our construction ship to mine all the things in Earth, in the Sol system for minerals, and let's get all the research stations built. And our science ship. Let's send our science ship to Bernard Star. Our first jump away from Earth. And there it is, on its way. The first time we've made it to another solar system. I'm ordering it to survey the system and research the star. Our construction ship is busily building mining facility so we can mine the minerals. There it is. It's not built yet, but our construction ship is building it. Let's look at our ship designer. Not much we can do just yet, as we only have nuclear missiles and we don't have anything researched. So, yeah, nothing much we can do. How's it going on Earth? Still can't build anything new. Let's build another science ship. Now let's build a couple extra Corvettes, just because you never know what we may encounter out there. Mass extinction. Our first stumbling steps into the world on the void beyond Earth were not motivated solely by curiosity or desire to conquer the unknown or a need to leave our mark on the galaxy. The biosphere of Earth has undergone rapid changes in the past few centuries. Global warming, perhaps? And prominent scientists warn the Earth may be faced with the beginnings of a mass extinction event. The cyclical purging of the life that is inevitable from planet existence in the greater cosmos. A research plan has been put together to study a number of planets rendered uninhabitable by major astronomical incidents or planet-bound catastrophes. We hope that by reconstructing these events, a similar fate may be avoided Earth and the human race. If it falls to the President of the Allied human nations to ensure that the expedition is carried out.
Situation log updated.
In other words, we need to do this so we survive. So, we got all these planets to examine. I'll highlight them on the galactic map, so we'll eventually get it. There doesn't seem to be a time limit, but I bet there is. Let's also highlight these other ones, because we need to study those. Very well. Unpause it. See if there's anything we can build on the surface here. Let's see. Our population is growing, but there isn't anything we need to build just yet. Our construction ship is finished. Yes. We'll move the construction ship to Bernard Star as soon as our science vessel is finished. Oh, we got a new science vessel.
Construction
the Trailblazer.
Complete. Special project complete.
M-class star study. This type of star is old and the fusion process in its core have slowed down. This allows us to fly up and much closer study the fusion details. Okay, let's pause the game. The Trailblazer. She needs a captain. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see, we need somebody who's good for space exploration, not anomaly failures. This will let them not fail the anomalies when they find them. Or this one will live 25 years longer than average. Increase research speed. Let's see, 44 years old and he gets an extra 25 years. I think we'll go with the anomaly fail risk, because this early on we don't have highly skilled scientists, so they may fail. Okay, how about I send you off to Alpha Centauri? And our construction ship has finished. I'll send him to Bernard Star, but just go there, as we need to wait for our science ship to finish. How you doing over there? Take a look at Bernard Star 3 and moving on to Bernard Star 2.
System survey complete.
It's a great economic year for our empire. Our company's traders and civilians alike are all earned a good amount of money and will get a share of that profit. Ooh, 2,500 credits. Okay, science ship. We are sending you next to Cirrus. Research the project and survey the system. Construction ship. Not much here in Bernard Star, but there is 3 energy mines, so go ahead and get that.
Anomaly found. Anomaly found.
We found an anomaly. There is significant scarring on the surface of Alpha Centauri 7 of this world in a pattern that cannot be natural from orbit. A massive rift looks almost like writing. Someone wrote letters on the surface of the planet large enough to be seen from space. Well, let's research that. Got another anomaly. No, is that the same one? By chance, we stumbled upon a faint signal during the survey of this moon. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Research. Already our United Nations of Earth, or planets, is already filming up the galaxy. A mummified pilot. The mummified remains of a single individual belonging to a previous unknown mammalian species has been found drifting in high orbit of Alpha Centauri 7A. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit complete with a helmet and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle only to be forgotten and left behind. What a shame. Our study of the corpse has provided some interesting data. Tragic fate. Oh, we got some research. Contact report. Remnants. Weeks after the ISS Trailblazer's latest fruitful explorer survey, Freeman xenologists are practically falling over themselves apart as the Earth takes on finance of Centauri 7A. The fevered storm in the science community has some negative yet temporary impacts on pursuit in our field. Huh. Interesting. The scientists like the fact that we found a corpse of an alien. Okay, what was that writing on the planet? Someone used a mind laser from orbit probably 5,000 years ago to carve a large body of writing into the surface of Centauri 7. The massive script covers a large portion of a planet's upper atmosphere and appears to be a short story chronicling the difficult life of an alien mercenary. Wow. A little bit of research, but that's just interesting how somebody would take the time to carve a story that large onto a planet. I guess they wanted it to be noticed.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Hey, research complete. We got the Biolab 1. Let's see. Propaganda broadcast? I don't know if we need that yet. Naval capacity will increase our space fleet. Or overhaul. I think we need to overhaul hydroponic farms. It gives us more food for our planets. Speaking of that, let's update our labs. Let's see. Yep, Biolab. That'll give us more research. Population is still growing. We need more people. Spaceport. Soon we'll have the hydroponics farms and stuff right there. Fast forward here. Let's get the research done on Alpha Centauri so we can do some mining.
Anomaly found.
Let's send the construction ship
Anomaly
over there.
found.
Okay, another anomaly in Alpha Centauri. Scans of Alpha Centauri A show a large object of unknown origin just above the scorchingly hot chromosphere of the star. So there's an anomaly on the star. This object is slowly orbiting around the star of a stable orbit, but how God there are no means to action is known. 70% chance of failure. Do we have any better scientists? We better just leave that one for now, because we're gonna fail it. A colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Yeah, check it out.
Special project complete.
A-class star studied. This very bright star will probably burn out in a few million years, which will very soon in astronomical scale. As the fusion process its course nearly fast. During the examination of Sirius A, science officer Lloyd Spooner noted that onboard solar collectors generate 150% of the natural amount of energy. It wouldn't be surprising considering the radiation present, but it's interesting that they don't melt. Let's transfer the bonus energy to our banks, or study them further. Energy's nice, but let's get the research.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly in the Sirius sector. Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of Sirius 2, practically begging for archaeology work. Go ahead. El Centauri must be a large system. They're still researching it. And our scientists all gained a level. Congratulations, folks. That'll speed up our research.
Research complete.
Oops. Asteroid collision. A large mineral-rich asteroid collided with Alpha Centauri 1 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. Great. That gives us a lot more minerals. Okay, we got the physics lab. Now we can get planet sensors 50% and gravitic sensors. These will help our science ships. Or we could get the power plant too. We'll need that soon. Energy storage. This gives us more power for our ships. But I don't think we need to update them just yet. I'm going to get the gravitic sensors for our science ships. And we also got the engineering lab. We can get a faster build speed on the planets, or a Corvette assembly yard, which will give us cheaper Corvettes, which is very important at this early stage. Or we can get better army. Now, one of our species' traits is that we're physically weak. This would overcome that. And it would take 40 months. This takes 66 months, 66 months. Yeah, we'll take the exoskeletons. Think Iron Man suits. That'll kind of delete that little negative trait in our species. The structures in Sirius 2 are not as old as we believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science officer Lloyd Spooner notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from to the builder's alien eyes. This might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a genetic art installation. Regardless, to us humans, it looks mainly like a place where you could take your young and let them amuse themselves. Amusement park. Well, got some good research though.
Complete.
Let's see if we can build anything on the surface. Hey, we have someone going into the energy too, so let's build him a... Let's see... a regular power plant. That'll give us some more power. And power is what you need because it fills your ships with energy. We need more people so we can have science labs, though. Come on, Alpha Centauri, you're taking too long on that research. Another anomaly in the Sirius section. Our sensors have detected the presence of multiple solid structures in close proximity to the star Sirius A. Further scans noted 60% failure. Again, we're going to wait until our scientists have more experience, because I don't want to fail those. Alpha Centauri 2 has an anomaly. Alpha Centauri 2 is frozen and anonymous to optical scans, but heat signatures indicate some activity just below the surface. Yes, research that.
Anomaly found.
Cirrus 1. Impressive structure litters Cirrus 1's surface, practically begging from archaeology work. Just don't be another amusement park. 40% chance of risk. Try it. And we have a tradition available. This is something new from the recent update to the game. We can pick a tradition that our society will get, which gives us new abilities. Now we're going to be a peaceful, relatively society, so we can get expansion skills, which gives us planetary benefits, prosperity, which affects our expenses, harmony, which will help our populace, like lifespan, how long we live, and diplomacy, which will help to form federations. Discovery, yeah, we need discovery right now. This will lower our anomaly risk. Yeah, we'll take discovery because we're exploring. We're new. We'll get diplomacy soon, though. Say negative 10 on anomaly fail risk and plus 15 on discovery of anomalies. Come on, Trailblazer. You're slow. Frozen waste. Some species thrive in harsh environments, such as the chilly biosphere of Alpha Centauri 2. Science Officer Radiant is interested in one of these types of creatures. Alpha Centauri 2, huh? It is one of the types of creatures that skitter across the planet's surface, and of the belief that they may have chief sentience or just push in the right direction, so to keep it in mind in the future. Oh, we have a failure. Oh, what appeared from space to be impressive structures are up close somewhat disappointing. The ISS Remembrance remained in orbit around us for a short time to study the planet's weather patterns. Afterwards, Science Officer Lloyd Spooner was able to confirm that the planetary structure are the result of mundane meteorological factors. Oh, wind and rain. They weren't real buildings. So, there's a primitive species on the planet, which may eventually become space people, but not for a long time.
Anomaly found.
Hey, an anomaly in Alpha Centauri 4. Hey, it's a nice Earth-crusty planet, dirt with a ring system. A large impact crater has been discovered that does not seem to be natural occurrence. Well, research it.
Anomaly found.
Cirrus Sector. A dark, foreboding planet. Looks like there's water and ice on it. Crusty. Dark, though, not much sunlight on it. Optical sensors isolate a cluster of shapes on the barren surface of Cirrus 4 that could be buildings. 40% chance. We'll give it a try. A new metal discovered. Alpha Centauri, full of wonders. Detailed surface scans of Alpha Centauri 4 have identified a large impact crater containing the wreckage of several ancient starships. I wonder if we can get some blueprints out of this, of unknown design. The ships appear to be completely devoid of life support systems, leading us to suspect that they were either unusually large drones or controlled by some form of artificial intelligence. Interesting, the hull of the ships was constructed out of living metal, and an exceedingly rare and large inorganic material with many unique properties. This metal can be programmed to assume a certain shape or form, and it will slowly regrow itself. If damaged, over a period of several millennia, the surviving metal from the wrecked ship was fused into a large and extremely dense deposit that could potentially be mined for centuries to come. Engineering research, and maybe eventually we can get this living metal so we can actually grow our own
Construction
ships.
complete.
Nice. The Eurasian Concordat. We've recently recovered artifacts from ancient alien civilization on Alpha Centauri. What's that? 6. Let's see, where is 6? Five, 2, 4, 3. I see 7. I do not see 6. Anybody see Alpha Centauri 6? Well, I'm assuming it's 7 because I don't see 6. LS6 is the moon. No, that's 2A. Huh? From what we've translated so far of their language, we have learned that these aliens call themselves the Eurasian Concordat. They were an interstellar power that held sway over this region of the galaxy a little over 1 million years ago. They appear to have been 6-limbed mammalians, and are several references to the sort of plague called the Jovarian Pox, which swept across their empire with devastating results, possibly leading to their extinction.
Situation log updated.
Cool, we've discovered an ancient advanced race. Unusual tectonics. What the ISS has found in Sirius 4 were not buildings, but surprisingly regular mineral outcroppings. Let's see, Sirius 4. One, 3. Sirius 4. That's a dark and foreboding looking place. Science officer Lloyd Spooner stares at these irregular blocks of rock and product interactions between tectonic plates. Their shapes are results of unusual tectonic activity in the planet's crust. The perfect enigma these possibly if aliens temper the suit, huh? Even though they look natural, they've been altered by aliens, huh? Get some good research out of that.
System survey complete. Anomaly found.
Alpha Centauri 3. Hey, this is like a planet that could have life. It's got greens. It's got green plant life and water. Nice. Accuracy scan of Centauri 3 yields a surprising result. Something seems to be scanning us back. 50% chance of failure. 50-50. Should we go for it? Does anybody have any better chance? Actually, Lloyd Spooner has a 40% chance of failure. Yeah, we'll have Spooner come over and check out it. Okay. Trailblazer, you have finished. So we'll go over to the Impala. And construction ship. Let's get our mining stations in Alpha Centauri and our research stations built. Now let's see what our mining stations actually look like here. Multi-deck. Wonder how they actually mine it. They send shuttlecrafts out to the planet or just beam laser beams that cut up the minerals. I do wonder that. There goes Spooner. Spooner on the way. Getting more people that we can.
Anomaly found.
Oop, another anomaly. Incorrect mass anomaly in the TOV system. This is on TOV 3A. This moon here. Measures of the mass of this planet appear to be changing every few days. Further study is warranted. How could a planet's mass constantly change? 30% chance of failure. Go ahead and try it. While we're at it, looks clear. What do we got here? Mineral core. Radomir Uvolkov is reporting that the ISS Trailways crew has pinpointed the reason why the planet's mass has more than previously recorded. It turns out that the core of the planet has started to stop spinning. This will allow us to save a mine deeper into the planet's core and provide some amount of resources. Cool. Like 200 experience and 200 minerals. Nice. Oh, what's this? Hard shoulder. Alpha Centauri 3. This is a planet that looks like we could live on it, and we were getting a message. Someone was scanning us from the planet. There's a ship idling on the plains of Alpha Centauri 3. Its sensor is reacting to the ISS Remembrance in orbit around the planet. The ISS Remembrance crew have been unable to confirm exactly when the craft was abandoned, for if it is abandoned, or who left it there, or where they are now. According to the science officer Lloyd Spooner, remotely activating the lightly armored ship would be trivial should we wish to add it to our fleet. Ooh, we gained a Corvette-class ship. I wonder physically it's a Corvette, but what kind of technology, weapons and shields and what have you are on board.
Anomaly found.
Impala Torva 3. Efforts to map the surface of this moon have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally. Research. A new ship, the Greased Lightning. What does it look like? Oh, it's a pirate ship. Pirate Corvette. I like the look of this. It looks so crude and ramshackled. What kind of tech does it have? It has mass drivers, medium size. Unfortunately, the tech is basically the same as we have, but hey. Let's have it join the Corvette fleet. It's a free ship. It may not be that high tech or anything, but hey, a free ship is a free ship. We're expanding. Got a long way to go to see what's out there in the cosmos. We now know without a doubt that a living biosphere is not something unique to Earth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about this various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus on our planetary survey efforts on habitable life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative. Start the survey event chain. We have more important matters.
Situation
let's
updated.
Explore all the planets. So, nothing to click on there.
Research complete.
How's our research going? Oh, speaking of that, a gigantic skeleton was found on this moon. What was previously thought to be assorted mountains in the southern atmosphere of Impel Taurus 3A have been identified as massive skeleton remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Impel Taurus 3A could have supported life on the scale of any point in the moon's history. Science officer Radomir Volkov has prepared a special research project.
Situation log updated. System survey complete. Anomaly found. Tile blocker cleared.
Cirrus 5. Precursor activity. There are signs of activity of an ancient precursor civilization on this habitable rock. No risk of failure? So, Spooner, do it. That was that, and Beamng, a governor there. has got a thing, a promotion, and we have our orbital hydroponics farms. Heritage site. This is a thing you can build on a planet that will make people enjoy their, it's like a vacation spot. Heritage site, an area dedicated to the early history of our empire. Or military upkeep. Or terraforming. Nothing all that special, but I'll go with the military upkeep.
Anomaly found.
Disease control. Debris. Cirrus 5. Debris from must have been a massive orbital installation has been discovered about Cirrus 5. Artifacts recovered among the debris have confirmed that the space station served as the headquarters of the Eurasian Concordia Authority of Disease Control some 1.2 million years ago. The Eurasians were far more susceptible to alien disease than most known species, and the budget of the Public Health Institute nearly rivaled that of their military. Despite this, far records show that their entire species perished from the Javarian pox. Issue special planning orbital station.
Updated. Anomaly found.
Got an anomaly in the Imperator species. 2. Well, it's not a spotty looking world. It's got like these weird gray splotches. Could that be water and plants? There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization. How about another one, huh? And here's another one in the same system. Boy, it must have been, maybe this was their home system or something originally. And the scientist in Cirrus is finished. So we need to move you. Let's go to Beta Hydra. I've always heard Beta Hydra in sci-fi shows for one reason or another. Ooh, the Grease Lightning has met up with the fleet. Our fleet currently is a 66 strength fleet. Individually, our corvettes are they're worth about 10 points apiece. The Grease Lightning, however, that new ship we just got, is worth 18 by itself. So let's merge the fleets together, and we should have a 70 to 80 point fleet. 85. Nice. These dots are points of interest for research. We've got a long way to go to get to all those places.
Research complete.
Okay. We got our exoskeletons. We can develop robots. This will allow them to do the menial chores like mining, so our human populace can actually do our research. Or we can get new types of missiles, the fusion missiles, or armor. Or we can get 6,000 though. That's a living metal. That's gonna take I don't know, over 20 years. I think we'll wait on that. Before we get the weapons, I want to protect my ships, so let's get the armor. A derelict Eurasian ship. Cool, maybe we can salvage it. A derelict Eurasian cruiser has been left forgotten for over a million years in orbit around Impal Tove 1. The slow-spinning vessel shows no obvious signs of weapon damage, and all escape pods remain unaccounted for, as would expect, and no power seems to be detected.
Situation
remarkable.
Updated.
Oh, if we could get a cruiser at this point in the stage. What do we need? A scientist with 4. I don't think we have a scientist with skill level 4 yet. They also got that station, level 5. Our scientists are only 3 and 3. We gotta wait till they get 4 and 5. Let's remove the wasteland from these. We might as well clear them all off. I mean, we're not using the minerals for anything at the moment. Spaceport. Let's build the hydroponic farm. And let's build another construction ship because it's taking too long to get these mines built. Dead colony on Tove 1 or Tove 1A shows every sign of having a thriving Eurasian colony up until approximately 1.2 million years ago. Given their age, the ruins found so far in the moon's surface are in fairly good condition. There are no signs of order bombardment or armed conflict. The Eurasian colonist period has succumbed to the Jovian pox. After the aggressive native flora reclaimed the lifeless cities and hid them under their dense layer of vegetation. Well, we got the colony ruins.
Situation updated. Anomaly found.
And Beta Hydra 1 has an anomaly. That's a gray world. Looks a lot like our moon, actually. There are signs of cursed civilization on this inhospitable rock. We'll research it. Let's see. The ruins. Now that one we probably could do. As soon as one of our scientists are free, we'll send them out there. And hopefully they'll get enough to get to 4.
System survey
so we
complete.
can perhaps get
Anomaly
that cruise.
found.
The Eurasian mining base. A series of deep boreholes in service of Beta Hydra. That's this one here. Are all that remains of the Eurasian mine operation that was active in this world. Some 1.2 million years ago, the ISF Remembrance has conducted a thorough surface scan. We've yet to find remains of any actual mining facilities. And we got another we got a lot of research projects.
Situation
more scientists.
updated.
And Tove 2 has an anomaly. Is frozen and anonymous to optical scans. Research. Mining base. Another one we can do with that 3 or higher. Frozen waste. Some species thrive in the harsh environment, such as the chilly biosphere of Improv Tove 2. Science officer Radimir Volkov has taken special interest in one of these types of creatures that skilled to cross the surface, and is of the belief they may... Another planet with a species that one day may be able to get into space. It's not for a while, though. And Beta Hydra 3... The sensor profile of a mid-sized vessel was briefly detected inside this faster. Well, you find it, because I want that vessel. Okay, Radimir, you appear to be free. So research the projects in that world and find them.
Construction complete.
And finally, a construction ship at Alpha Centauri is finished. But there's another research station, so finish it. Okay, the labor is ready. Go to Cirrus and build your research stations. And then go to Impat Tove for mining stations. And we're out of minerals, so that'll have to wait. A gas giant ship. I assume that's not a planet the size of a ship the size of a gas giant. Active scans of Beta Hydra 3 have picked up in what appears to be a large ship deep inside the atmosphere of a gas giant. Judging by the nearby debris, there have been several failed attempts to salvage this derelict in the past. Any ship strong enough to withstand such crushing gravity must be a magnificent prize. This officer Lloyd Spoon has proposed a salvage project of our own. Bring it up, whatever it is. Efforts too great.
Situation log updated.
Okay, what will it take to get that ship? A science ship of 3 or higher. Well, let's see. Well, again, we gotta wait for our scientists to be free.
Tile blocker clear.
They're so busy. So busy. Come on, guys, have some kids. How you doing on food?
Anomaly
You're
found.
making 16 and you're consuming 9, huh? How's the governor? Doesn't tell me his age. Huh. Beta Hunter 2. We've detected the life signs coming from somewhere beneath this barren lifeless surface of the planet. What manner of organism could possibly live here? Yeah, it's like a desert planet. Huh? Find out.
Special project complete.
Archaeology project on 1A. That's that spotty world. After clearing away the vegetation from one of the ancient Eurasian settlements on Impav of 1A, setting up and 7 entry field generators to keep predators at bay, our archaeologists conducted a thorough evacuation of the ruins. We now have much better understanding of what daily life in Eurasian society was like. One of the most valuable finds is a digital atlas, apparently used to teach Eurasian children about their empire. It also contains detailed and disparagingly descriptions of all the concordats subjected client species. Interesting. Good research.
Construction complete.
Silicon life forms on...
Research complete. System survey complete. Anomaly
Slow
found.
down, people. I need some time to do this. Some kind of burrowing a silicon-based life form inhabiting a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Beta Hydra 2. As best as we can tell, the creature feed off all rock there and is intelligent. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of vital minerals and Beta Hydra. We have an anomaly on an asteroid. EUD-233-D is home to a number of exquisite impact craters. However, something breaks the visual uniformity of one of the large craters. Research. And we finished our physics research, and we got the new physics lab. No, the gravitic sensor, so we can upgrade our science ships. Let's see. Better energy storage, 20% hull points, research speed, or reactor. Let's get the research speed. We got to speed up this research. And Alpha Centauri construction ship has finished. Okay, nothing there. Research stations. A fender bender. While the crater in question was most likely the result of a regular meteor impact, the complex patterns result in expression originated at a later time. Scientist Lloyd Spooner argues that these surface level patterns are not the result of impact but a collision. One between asteroid EUD-233-D and some unexpected orbital installation or ship of an alien. Huh. More research. Okay, Beta Hydra. You are available. Research. Research that anomaly. Let's see. Well, you guys just are not having kids that fast, are you? Oh, let's upgrade our science ships. Science ships. Gravitic sensors. We need more power. Let's add another reactor. And let's save. Let's put the same thing in our construction ships, because they fly around, they may notice some things too. And we might as well put them on our fighting ships, as they fly around as well. Science ship Alpha Centauri. Need a level 4. Let's see, you are an Alpha Centauri, so why don't you research the Project Beta Hydra?
Research complete.
And what do we get? We have the Military Academy. We can get a discount on our army upkeep, which we don't really need right now. Let's see, growth speed. That increases. Our kids grow up faster, so we can have more people on the planets.
Research complete.
Coronal mass ejection on Alpha Centauri A. Where is Alpha Centauri A? That's the star. Well, again, closer to Alpha Centauri's surface in order to further analyze the mysterious object. A sun and solar flare forces Alpha Centauri to retreat. After a series of well-executed maneuvers from the ship's pilot, they managed to safely make it out of the way. However, further attempts to detect the object have failed. How it has remained survived previous ejections unknown, but the fact remains it appears to have been destroyed. Oh well. Didn't get anything, so I guess that's a fail. We got our armor. Cheaper corvettes, faster ion engines, mining capability, and now we can add armor to our corvettes, which gives them 10 armor. Let's also put it on our science ships, because you never know what dangers they will face. And let's upgrade the fleet. Currently 85. Let's upgrade the fleet.
Ships upgraded.
Was 85. Now it's 86. Well, it was just armor. We didn't really like get new weapons or anything. As President Jessica DeVore's mandate, additional mining stations has been in construction. She fulfilled and got some influence. Yay. She's 40 years old now. And the next election...
Special project complete.
...is in 2 years, so she has to get re-elected. Special project. After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Tor 3A, Science Officer Robert Volkos has concluded that these creatures served as some kind of organic starship. This goes with the organic metal we got earlier. Much smaller bones from all the at least 3 separate species were found within the large skeleton. We assume that these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash landed on Torville 3A. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of these bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. 200 experience engineer and research. Okay, you are done. Actually, build some stations. Let's see. Upgrade your ship first. I mean, I just put the gravitic sensors on there,
Special
so go upgrade.
project complete.
Archaeology project completed on Beta Hydra 1. After investigating the boreholes on Beta Hydra 1, our archaeologists found the fossilized remains of over 100 Arasian miners at the bottom of one of them. They appear to be more victims of the Jovian pox that brought about the fall of Arasian Concordat. A futile attempt to keep the disease from spreading, their comrades dumped the bodies down one of the boreholes before the planet was evacuated. Well, that's an extreme way to try to prevent a disease. Dump the bodies in a mine shaft.
Construction complete.
They're losing energy credits. Actually, can we do some? No upgrades. We need to get a colony ship, but we need minerals. Yeah, we need a colony ship so we can get some. There's 3 minerals there. Well, for now, construction ship. Go back to home base so you don't cost us energy. When your ships are not in orbit around a planet you control, they cost fuel, energy in this case.
Ships upgraded. Research complete.
Hey, what do we get? Research speed. Just what we needed. Power plants level 2. Definitely need that right away. Okay, Trailblazer. You're fully upgraded? Where is that, derelict cruiser needs a 4, and that's a 5. Well, you're good enough now. Why don't you do that anomaly? That's 30%. Yeah, I know. Let's put you in orbit around Sol. So let's make sure the fleet... Yeah, the fleet's in orbit.
Construction complete. Research complete.
Cool, what do we get? We got new mining mine-ins. Yeah, let's get the robots. We need more people. Though robots do require power instead of food, so that's a thing you have to remember. Upgrade.
Ships upgraded. Special project complete.
What do we got? Beta Hydra 3. A masterful display for engineer and the team under Science Officer Lloyd Spooner has managed to gently raise the derelict ship on Beta Hydra 3 to the gas giant's upper surface. Despite its age, the ancient cruiser is in remarkable good condition and have restored power. Ooh, wonderful. No trace of the original crew remains, but we have brought over our own and commissioned the ship to the fleet. We have a cruiser, which is good and bad. Ooh, that is a massive ship, more than twice the size of our corvettes, if not larger. It's 107. That one ship is more than our 6 ships combined. But it's costing us a lot of energy. We need to get it to Earth. And that way it won't cost us any energy. Okay, Science Vessel and Beta Hydra. I want you to go survey here. Survey here. Oh, you didn't up. Oh, wait a minute. Go upgrade. You need the better. All those new science sensors and those gravitics. Oh, we have another edition. Anomaly failures, get a chance to discover more anomalies, or we can get science recruitment. Let's go with their chance of finding anomalies and the chance of not failing them. To boldly go. Oh no. Our ship, the Trailblazer, while investigating a solid structure over an ISS, the ISS Trailblazer failed to retrieve the object nearest the star's corona. In an attempt to do so, it flew too close to the star and was destroyed. We lost Radomir Volkov and his ship. Uh-oh. Certain irrational criminal elements of our society have left Earth to seek out life as an outlaw. And they've taken a large number of our ships and modified civilian ships as well. They call themselves the Screaming Demons. Pirates.
Ships upgraded. Station under attack.
Oh. I think we can deal with the pirates.
Ships upgraded.
Let's get a leader now for our fleet, now that we have a reason to fight. Let's see, combat speed, hull points, upkeep, fire rate, combat speed, range, fire rate. Let's go with fire rate. And where are these pirates? Okay, Strike Fleet. I want you to attack. And you're gonna aggressively deal with them. We cannot afford to have our science and minerals depleted. We only have one science vessel. Let's upgrade our mines so we need mines so we can increase our fleet size. Whew. It's gonna take a little. We need another science ship though. And these projects are out of our ability to do yet. Where should we send you? Let's send you here, research project, and survey the system. Time for our first battle.
Mining station lost.
Oof. Duh.
Construction complete.
Come on, attack. You're right next to each other.
Hostile fleet engaged.
All we have is nuclear missiles. And we assume they have nuclear missiles too, because they're basically, you know, our ships that they stole.
Research complete.
Ooh, time for an election. Great time for an election. Our current president, Jessica Dvorak's, only has 16% of the vote. Wow. Lord Spooner, our remaining scientist, he's got 16% of the vote. Now, what our species, our empire, United Nations of Planets, anyone can run for president. It includes our scientists, the governor of Earth. What's that? Everybody's got 16%. Well, not everybody, but it's pretty split vote. Now, I could spend my money to make her president. I mean, to support her, which will, you know, the populace, you know, see me support her, will vote for her. But I'm going to let it happen naturally. And we have a new science. We got our growth speed on planets. Well, considering we just started our first fight, let's increase our naval capacity. Yeah, we're winning. Here comes that cruiser.
Updated.
We lost one Corvette and they lost 4 ships. It didn't hurt that we had to have a cruiser though. Speaking of that, our cruiser has large disruptors and medium blue lasers that's far in advance, and shields or deflectors, medium armor. I wish we could just, you know, have that technology ourselves. Okay, we need a new science guy. Let's see here. Cheaper, discovery chance of anomalies, research speed, anomalies. And I want you to go to the 12 system so you can research the debris from those pirate ships. Who knows, maybe there'll be some technology we can use. And we're spending a ton of energy, so I want the fleet to come back home and repair. And let's check on Earth. Can we build robots yet? No, we're in the middle of the research. Once we have them, I can actually take the humans off the minerals, put it here. But of course the problem is that the robots there cost energy instead of food, and we're kind of low on energy. Well, speaking of that, we did lose see, we didn't lose anything there. Where were they anyway? Let's see, they destroyed, the pirates destroyed a mining station there. Okay. Get the fleet back so we don't cost us all that energy. Oh, it speed things up a little bit.
Situation log updated.
Ooh. Why Spence Spooner? We needed you. You were our most advanced scientist, but you became our new president. I guess they liked you with all that research you did. Lloyd Spooner has been elected Chancellor of the Allied Human Nations. Oh, isn't he snobby looking? But he increases our food, and he's got 25 long lifespan. So we need a new scientist for his ship. Okay, recruitment costs, biology research. Before we do that, let's look at the scientists we have. I want to make sure none of their skills would be better sorted. Nah, because you could actually put these in ships if you don't want them doing the research on the home planet there. But none of their skills are any better. So I think the best thing might just be speed. Yeah. Research speed. Okay, where are you located? Way out here. So let's finish the research that our new Chancellor would have been doing. We need some darn minerals. Oh, we need energy too.
Research complete.
Wonderful, we got our new power plant research. First fleet has been fully repaired, and we got deflector, afterburner physics, and engineer research from those remains from the pirates. A new faction recently has been gaining traction in the internal politic landscape of the allied human nations, led by scientists Fabio and Atelli. They call themselves the Free Citizen Initiative. Their members work for equality and justice for all citizens of our empire. A disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that proves the government action could prove useful. The habits of a faction, huh? Oh, this is a good faction. I don't see no reason why not to support that. Okay, Raymond Brown and the Dove system. You can't do any of those things, so why don't you come over here and do some standard research? There we go. And we got, yeah, the new power plants. Assisted research, energy storage, grid storage. Yeah. Let's go for that. And speaking of that, let's upgrade our power plants, which hopefully, we need minerals. I mean, we're breaking even on minerals, but we need to increase our power. To increase our power, we need minerals. Well, Well, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed our first episode of Stellaris, the Allied Human Nations. Had our first conflict with the pirates, trumped them easily. Didn't hurt that we found that cruiser. And unexpectedly, our lead spaceship explorer, Lloyd Spooner, became our second president. Who would expect that? We've explored a good deal. We're just this little tiny group in this corner of the galaxy. As you can see, there's a lot to explore. We haven't met yet living aliens just yet. Currently, I only have one planet. I'd like to get a colony going, probably in Alpha Centauri. Sirius has a 23 size planet with 5 energy and 7 minerals, so that would probably be our first choice, which would be this planet here. That's a nice one. But we don't have the minerals to build the ship yet. So our goal in the next episode will be to, of course, continue doing the research. And now we need to get a scientist that is as good as he was, because we need a 4 and 5 scientist, because we still have the colony ruins. No, I mean the derelict, another cruiser we may get, an Irasian cruiser orbiting Tove 1, but we need a 4 or higher scientist. And we got an orbital station we could do research, but we need a 5, and the only scientists we have are 1. Because our other scientist, who was with us 3, he died in a ship explosion there when he got too close to a star. So that's the rigorous and dangerous space travel. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. Share with all your friends. Please leave a comment whether you like this new series, you disliked it, what you think of it, anything you can think of to improve it, make it better, anything. I'm willing to talk with anything. I want to hear from you, my fans, my friends. Okay, we're still small enough that everyone watching is my friend. You're not fans or viewers. We're a small little community. Right now, 33 of us. Tell all your friends and let's build the community up. Let's get to 50 subscribers by August, the 1-year anniversary of me going full time with this channel. That would be great. Maybe we'll even have a contest soon. 50th subscriber gets a prize. Any rate, hope you've enjoyed this episode. Check out our other videos. There should have been at least 5 released at the same time this was, so check them out. You may find one you like, if not all of them. Don't forget to hit the like and dislike button, whichever works for you. I don't mind, because any criticism is good criticism. So till next time, it's CommodoreBlitz. Have a nice day.
We chill in the shade, not a summer's here. Soaking the rays in the